What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing and breaking down The Flash Season 8, Episode 10. So guys, the episode starts with a look at Iris' storyline from last episode in Coast City, with Dion talking to Iris, obviously, about all the time sickness stuff. It's actually not the worst storyline. I mean, it's definitely better than, like, the Allegra and Chester stuff, and I have to say, I think Dion and the Still Force is probably the best force from Season 7, so I actually really don't mind this storyline. But yeah, of course, as I said in maybe my last Flash video, I'm assuming this time sickness storyline is obviously just set up to get Candace Patton off the show for a little bit. Don't know why she's going off the show for a little bit, but from like episode 13 and on, I don't think she's gonna be in the show, or it's episode 13 or something like that. But yeah, this storyline, it's actually not awful, I'd say. But anyways, now let's go into a pretty exciting part of the episode. So we see Black Flame return as he attacks Frost. Now, as Barry is patching Frost up from her injury, we actually hear the old Ronnie Raymond theme in the background of this scene. I have to say, the evidence is starting to add up of Ronnie Raymond being the Black Flame himself. By the way, guys, if Ronnie Raymond does actually end up getting revealed as the Black Flame in the end of this episode, I'll probably be breaking that down toward the end of this video, because while I'm recording this, the episode actually has not finished yet. But yeah, Ronnie Raymond, if he is actually the Black Flame, that would be so cool. This ends up bringing Caitlin back into the show after, like, I don't know, 2 episodes that she wasn't in or something like that. But yeah, Caitlin coming back is always great. She should definitely be getting more screen time than Frost, in my opinion. She's just a way better character. We're also continuing with the Iris and Phantom Girl storyline as well, which I think, you know, it's not too bad, and there was a bit of the time sickness stuff sprinkled in there as well. Iris' storyline wasn't very bad this episode, and I'm actually pretty invested in the Phantom Girl stuff. I'm really interested to see if she's going to be an interesting character. We also, in this episode, got another Barry and Joe talk as well. Those scenes are a classic part of the show, and I'm glad they're still doing these scenes in Season 8, so that's another part that I'm liking that they're sort of calling back to the earlier seasons in this season so far, and it's looking like Episode 11 is going to be calling back to some earlier seasons as well, which is really exciting. So Team Flash draws out the Black Flame once again, and this time they almost capture him, but we also see the flames emit a face, and it didn't really look like anyone, it just sort of looked like a skeleton head or something. But I'm interested to see how they'll reveal the identity of the Black Flame, like how will they explain the Black Flame is an actual person. I'm not exactly sure how they'll do that. So then at the end of the episode, guys, the Black Flame shows up at Caitlin's apartment, and we see it make that skeleton face again, but then the Black Flame actually talks, and he says, "Caitlin, the world is different now. There's no normal life for us," which is obviously a quote from Ronnie Raymond back in Season 1. And guys, Ronnie Raymond is the Black Flame. Guys, this is absolutely insane, because with that quote, we're kind of led to believe that this is actually Ronnie Raymond from, like, Earth Prime, like the Ronnie Raymond we've all known back in Season 1. This is that version of Ronnie Raymond, I would assume. Now, how exactly is he still alive? I don't know. Maybe it's a post-crisis thing. Maybe it's, you know, somehow, obviously they never really found Ronnie's body at the end of that Season 1 catastrophe. So I think if they somehow explain that Ronnie survived that explosion, then, you know, he became this Black Flame type of thing. I think that would be so cool. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm really excited to see how Ronnie Raymond's going to fit into this. Of course, he's actually confirmed, the actor is actually confirmed to return for next episode. So that should be really cool to see. Yeah, some people thought it could be Eddie Thawne as the Black Flame. You know, that would have been really cool to see. But now we still have something else to look forward to for Eddie Thawne, because he's supposed to be coming back in a few episodes this season in a quote-unquote unexpected way. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen there. But guys, this episode right here, I'd say, is definitely much better than the last episode. I really wasn't a huge fan of last episode, but this episode right here just is, it was very exciting toward the end. Of course, when Ronnie Raymond ended up being the Black Flame, it was insane. So now, guys, with that being said, how exactly could Ronnie Raymond, like, become evil? Assuming this is, of course, Earth Prime Ronnie Raymond, the one that we've all known, how exactly could he become evil? Now, I think it could be something like they didn't even try and see if he was alive, maybe, and that made him angry, that, you know, he felt like he wasn't cared for, or something along those lines. I think that's definitely possible, because obviously after the explosion, they just kind of assumed Ronnie Raymond was dead. So I think if that, you know, was the reason for him being this villain, I think I could definitely understand that. But then on the other hand, who knows, maybe Deathstorm said that exact quote to Killer Frost over on Earth 2, so maybe this is Deathstorm. Who really knows? But any of that I think would be great to see, and I'm so excited that Ronnie Raymond is the villain. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on the episode. What did you guys think of it? Comment any other predictions down below about the Black Flame or, the Flash Season 8. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.